Good afternoon or evening, everyone. Hopefully you're watching this before 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Some of you late birds. But hopefully you're getting this and it's making sense. We are going to start our lesson for today. So lesson 232, what is the equation of a line? Finding the equation of a line through 2 points. So yesterday, or actually this morning, we just talked about finding the equation when I know 1 point and the slope. Now what if I know just 2 points on the line and not the slope, okay? In past lessons, you learned facts about m and v by graphing lines from equations. In today's lesson, you will reverse the process you used in lesson 214 so that you can find the equation of a line when you know its graph. Okay? So, our only problem, we're going to do problem 287 together. That's the problem we're going to do. That's it. Okay? In this problem, you will find the equation of a line that goes through the points in the table below. Use the questions below to help you organize your work. And you see the table right there. Question is, what is the slope of the line? So please take a minute right now and try to find the slope of the line. I want you to pause the video and find it. When you think you have it, unpause it and we'll check. All right, so hopefully you paused it, hopefully you found it, and hopefully you're listening now with an answer. So the best option here is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Pausing here and just thinking for a minute is really the most critical step right here, guys. Well, I don't want to say too much, but look at those points right there. Which are the best points to use? Because actually, we're going to go ahead and jump to B here really quickly. Doesn't matter which points you use to find the slope of a line. The answer is it shouldn't. So stopping and analyzing data before you pick your points can save you a ton of work. If I was going to pick 2 points, I would probably pick these two. Are those the points you picked? Hopefully. Otherwise, you might get some really interesting numbers. I bet you some of you like a challenge, so you might pick some other ones. But here we go. And I like to pick this one. I'm going to say this is my 2 and these are my 1s. So y2, so 64 minus 52. Oh, did you get those right or did you flip them? Hopefully you got these right. And then 18 minus 14, 64 minus 52 is 12, 18 minus 14 is 4, so the slope is 12/4 or 3. 3 is my slope. Now, letter B, doesn't matter. Is that what you got? By the way, sorry. We're going to find it using 2 other points. So please, right now, use 2 other points and see if the slope stays the same. So pause it, pick 2. If you want a challenge, do a challenge. It's up to you, okay? When you're done, unpause it. All right, so hopefully you picked some challenging problems. You could have picked anything again, so I'm going to pick these 2, okay? And this one definitely does make it a little bit more interesting, so I'm going to go with negative 71 minus negative 14 over negative 27 minus negative 8. Ugh, plus positive. That becomes, I don't know, I'm doing this in my head, 71, 67, 57, so negative 57 over 27. Oh, that becomes plus positive as well, okay? And then negative 27 plus positive 8 would be negative 19. And if you do negative 57 divided by negative 19, guess what you get? 3. So no matter what points you pick, you should have gotten that same slope, proper slope. Good? All right, move on to the next part. How can you use a point to find the equation? Find the equation of a line, of the line. Well, we do know the slope. We know the slope now, right? So we know what m is. Okay, m is 3. So now, how could I use that? How could I find the point to find the equation? Since we found the slope, we should be able to move on now and, well, what could we do? We know it belongs to y equals mx plus b. Let's use what we know and plug it in. So I know m is 3. What else do I know? I know x and y. And again, be careful. What do you want to pick? What do you think would be ideal to pick? Let's go with, I'll go with this one, 1452. It's the smallest numbers, and so it makes it a little bit easier to work with. 52 is my y equals 3 times x, which is 14, plus b, and now I just solve for b. So 3 times 14 is 42, so 52 equals 42 plus b, and this is how I expect to see it. Minus 42 minus 42, 10 equals b. Oh, cool. Well, if I know b and I know m, now I can write my equation. Don't forget to write the equation, because that's what they're asking for. Find the equation. Y equals 3x plus 10. And that is my equation. Now b, once you have the slope, doesn't matter which point you find your equation. Why or why not? Could I have used any of these points? It shouldn't, because my line is going this way. So all of these points on the line, once I know my slope, are always going to connect me and give me the exact same equation. Okay, it doesn't matter what point I pick, it'll always work. So how can you verify that your equation is correct? Well, I can verify that my equation is correct by plugging in some points and trying it out. So let's try another point. Let's go with fine, whatever. Let's do a little bit more interesting. I'm going to have to borrow a calculator here because I don't think I can do this in my head here. So we get my calculator. Let's try it out. So I plug in my values to the point. So I know 97 equals 3 times 29 plus 10. And if I'm correct, this should get me the exact same answer. So 97 equals 3 times 29. 3 times 29, I can't do this. What's 3 times 30? 3 times 30 is 90, but I have one less 3 times, so 87 plus 10, 97 equals 97. That was correct. Cool. All right? So hopefully that method makes sense to you. That's really all we're doing today. So tomorrow we are going to finish this lesson. You don't have to do anything else, just this video. Tomorrow we'll finish this lesson, and then guess what? That is it for the chapter. So after that, we're going to work on checkpoint. We're going to do an extension activity, and then we're really wrapping up the rest of the chapter here and finishing it up. So we are done with this chapter next week. Okay, a week from tomorrow will be your tests. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If you got questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. Bye.